Greetings, fellow cosmic explorers. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the mysteries of the universe. Today, we have something truly extraordinary in store for you. Join us as we embark on an enlightening journey with the esteemed Andromedan extraterrestrial contactee, Alex Collier. But before we begin, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon for notifications. Oh, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Let's get ready to expand our horizons together. Sit back and relax and listen to Alex Collier unmasking the shocking revelations about geoengineering.
Is the goal of the current geoengineering of the atmosphere with the release of harmful chemicals and harmful other additives to reduce the world population in an attempt to create illness and disease, a slow death process, or is it done to help terraform the planet to make the top surface more habitable for a certain race of ETs who may be living underground at present?
That's a great question. Ooh, I like that one. Thank you for that. Well, it's more likely all of the above. So we know chemtrails have been around for quite some time. We also know that they have chemical components in it that have been in the spray that are harmful to a great deal of life. We also know that I think in the last 5 to 10 years, they put nanoparticles inside the spray. We also know that the thinking that they've shared is to block out some of the sunlight to make the planet cooler. Okay, well, that was the original plan, and that obviously hasn't worked up until now. We now see signs that the planet is in fact beginning to cool off as opposed to heat up. If the light from the sun, the UV light from the sun, were to be dimmed to a specific level, then many of those that were underground would be able to walk on the surface. That would be a real problem. In most cases, that would be a real problem. Because many of the beings that have lived underground do not have any respect for humanity. Some do, some don't. Now, there was a while where chemtrails completely stopped. And occasionally I will see a chemtrail in the sky or a plane flying over here in the Rockies. I am undecided as to whether or not it's the dark side still doing their shit, or if the spray that is now in this atmosphere is there to neutralize all the pollution that was put up there previously, to neutralize the nanoparticles and all the chemical components. Because when you set off to do something like this and to poison a humanity, you don't do it without already having the cure or the fix. Okay? So, is that what's in the sky now is the fix? There are some places, there are some people on the internet and within intelligence circles that say yes. I do not know that 100%, that that's what it is. I want to believe that, because I believe in the future of humanity. I believe in the future of us. And I've been blessed to have been given input and perspective about us from a race that has spent a great deal of time observing who we are and has studied our history. And even though we're young and careless and probably way too trusting as a civilization, they are in awe of our resilience, our strength, our bravery, our desire to continue against all odds to have family and to look and share love. I think one of the greatest things that's going to happen to humanity is learning about our depth. And it's probably going to take an off-world civilization to share their perspective about how they view our depth, about how they view us. Because we're so busy struggling every day to get through every day, you know, to feed our families, to get to work, to pay our bills, to get a stupid computer to work, that we forget about the little things that matter every single day in our homes, in our relationships, the little things. And it's all those little things that create depth, that build relationships. Hi, here's a coffee. Can I get you anything? You know, God bless. I hope you feel better. How are your children? You know, those moments of genuine caring and concern and showing genuine interest and mutual respect. That not only make us who we are, but enriches our lives every single day. And if we're not paying attention to it, we take it for granted. You know, we'll take it for granted, and then we won't acknowledge it. And then after a while, we won't even see it. And yet it's there in front of us all the time. You know, it's that goddamn matrix, you know? It just tweaks things just a little bit, and it throws everything off. Well, the same is with you. If you're not present, if we are not present in the moment, any of us, it's easy to get distracted or caught up in a drama that doesn't mean shit. It really doesn't. It ends up just being a distraction. But you've wasted all this time not paying attention to the things you should. And remember this, we are physical beings. The ultimate currency is, in fact, time. You know, we only get so much in these bodies. Until that changes, that's what it is. So I think that's going to be the biggest change with humanity. You know, getting back to the question of the chemicals in the sky, I was told they were going to clean that up. The A's said that the technology already existed to clean it up very, very quickly, and the oceans as well. And I think that the Japanese know that. I think the Japanese, I heard they're getting ready to dump millions of gallons of radioactive water into the Pacific. I hope they don't. I would hope that before that water's dumped, it's cleaned already with assistance, regardless of how that happens. And if for some reason it can't happen in their facilities, that it's being cleaned literally at the source of the dumping into the Pacific. Because the technology does exist. The chemicals, the minerals that are used in filters to radiate a pulse frequency in the water to neutralize those type of atoms, radioactive atoms and the such. The moons in which that's on are already in our solar system. They were already brought here. So the mineral is here to do it. Now, whether or not 1, 2, or 3 members, 3 different space forces are working on this, whether or not it's being already dealt with in special access projects or black budget programs somewhere, I don't know. I would hope so. But the technology does in fact exist. The other is power, is electrical. We talked about cold fusion earlier. Nikola Tesla in the early 1900s demonstrated wireless electricity. He built an antenna outside Colorado Springs and sent power wirelessly to Denver. And it worked. It worked. So the technology's here. We know for a fact that it works. That is something that could be done. Is it harmful to wildlife? I don't know that. But, surely by now we would have the ability to make that technology feasible and work for everyone. Taking down power lines, telephone poles which are soaked with creosol would be a very good thing. There is more we don't know than we do know. And that's a very sad commentary, actually. And the fault lies with us, I think. I think at some point we stopped being curious. And whether it's conditioning or not, when we stopped being curious, we became compliant and obedient. And it's unfortunate that, which will be proven, that we completely trusted all the wrong people and all the wrong religious structures, spiritual structures, governmental structures. The local structures were pretty much just following the lead of state and federal structures, regardless of the country you're in. We have to be diligent about taking back our country. And that means on all levels. And that means getting involved in local politics, state politics, because now you're vested. And if you're vested, you have a voice. You have a right to complain. Because you're vested, you're involved. You are part of the decision-making process. You are part of the discussions about creating the future. And it is our planet. It doesn't belong to the government. It's our planet. And where it goes and how it gets there, we have a damn say. We just do. And we've got to demand it, and we have to make it happen, and we don't ever, ever, ever surrender it. And when in future generations, as we raise them, right off the bat, you have these rights. You never let anybody offend those, okay, or violate those rights that you have as a human being. As a society, as a culture, these are the rules. You have to be involved in this. You have to look at this. You have to study this. You have to know about it. And if you have any input, you offer it. You participate in local meetings. You get involved, because what happens is that now not only do you understand and you know, but you also know everybody that's involved. And you build your community this way. You extend your family this way. And you create friendships that will last a lifetime. And again, all of that adds depth to who we are.
Thank you for joining us on this awe-inspiring cosmic adventure with Alex Collier. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to show your support by giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and clicking that bell icon to receive notifications of future uploads. We truly value your engagement, so please take a moment to share your thoughts, questions, and ideas in the comments below. Remember, it's through these connections and conversations that we continue to grow and evolve until our paths cross again. Keep exploring the cosmos and embracing the infinite possibilities that await us. If you would like to see the latest information from Andromedan Contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we host an online seminar 3 times a month on a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information and dates of upcoming online seminars, please visit alexcollier.org. Please click on one of the above videos to seek more of Alex Collier's knowledge.